I'm gonna share everything that I'm eating today, but this might be a terrible day to do it on because I actually have a terrible cold that I'm fighting right now, but we still gotta eat. So I'm like, you know what, we're gonna stick to the plan, stick to the schedule, and today I'm sharing everything that I'm eating all day, from morning to night. Because of my little cold that I have going on, my appetite is not the best, but this video is gonna help hold me accountable to still eating some high protein, macro friendly meals throughout the day. So I do count macros, and I've been doing it off and on for years, and it does work. It really does work, but I definitely count them loosely. I'm not like extremely strict on them. One thing I am strict on is hitting my protein goal every day, and we're gonna start that off with a protein coffee right here. So that is what I'm making. I have to take Ben to swimming lessons here in a second, and I always make my 2 drinks to take with me. He goes to ISR swim every day for 10-minute classes. It's a lot, but it is worth it. Bless you. This right here, by the way, is electrolytes. It's the Pro Mix salted watermelon electrolytes. They're really good. I really like these. I try to drink these every morning before I drink my coffee. It doesn't always happen. Sometimes we drink these together.
She gets mad if she doesn't drink our coffee.
Truth. This right here, mixed with 2 shots of espresso, is an elite combo. Anyways, I just poured this right on top, just like this. Look how beautiful it is. I used to be an avid hot coffee drinker, but I have since made the switch, and this is just an easier way for me to hit my macro goals every day and my protein goals. So if you haven't tried this little mixture out yet, you need to. It's super good.
Yar.
1 for caffeine, 1 for health, and 1 for hydration.
Oh my goodness.
We've got all the drinks
You really need
to take with us to swimming lessons.
You take all of those to swimming lessons. Girly pop.
It is currently 9:09, and we're just getting home from taking Ben to ISR swim. Scarlett actually just took him inside, and I wanted to quickly update you guys before I walk into the chaos. So I have completely drank all of my electrolytes, and now I'm starting to drink my little protein coffee that I had right here. So 1 drink down, on to drink 2. Big part of how I consume protein is through drinks, and it is what it is. I know some people say like the best way to consume protein is through the source, not through like supplements, and I agree with that. It's just not completely feasible for me. It's not. Eventually I would love to consume protein just through like eating foods, but for now we're doing what we can. I'm still sipping on my protein coffee. I'm gonna be honest, guys, I'm not even hungry right now, but I am gonna go try to get a workout in. I know I'm like dealing with this cold, but like I don't feel like I can't work out. It's just one of those annoying colds that won't go away. I need to eat something now so I have energy to push through that workout. It is currently 9:30, and I'm getting started on my mid-morning breakfast. Every single morning I either have yogurt or I have some form of eggs. Today I'm gonna make some scrambled eggs for myself and for the kids too. I'll probably end up eating about 2 eggs. It's just some frozen turkey sausage. You can get this at Target, Walmart, wherever. Today I'm gonna cook my breakfast with my new cookware from Ciarra. Look how beautiful this is, by the way. Let me just say, this pan is incredible for cooking eggs. Literally nothing sticks to this. I've loved the brand Ciarra ever since I started using their notch oven. I shared that with you guys, I think last year. So when Ciarra reached out to me and said, hey, we have some new cookware that we'd love for you to try, I was like, absolutely yes, because I love your notch oven. I'm sure I'm gonna love these. Before I get started cooking, let me just share an up close look at how gorgeous these pans are. Not only are they super functional, but they're very aesthetic, and they do come in 3 different colors, by the way. This is the navy blue, but they also come in pink and orange. Look how it just literally like falls off the pan. When I say this is the best pan for cooking eggs, I mean it, because do you guys see that? Literally nothing is sticking. The Beyond Cookware is not just about functionality, but it's also a visual statement in your kitchen. Also, it features a non-toxic, non-stick ceramic coating. The ceramic coating is also PFOA free and PTFE free, which is going to ensure it is safe for my family, and the non-stick coating makes cooking so much easier. I've tried non-stick pans before, but they either wore out quickly or they ended up containing some kind of unhealthy coating, and this cookware avoids all of those issues and is built to last. But one of my favorite things about this cookware is how easy it is to clean. It's seriously a time saver. You just quickly need to rinse, gently wipe, and then you can get right back to enjoying your food. So here's what I'm gonna eat right now. This is approximately 2 eggs. I didn't measure it out or anything. I just guesstimated based off of what I gave my kids. And then 2 of the sausage links. I also love to drizzle about a tablespoon of Mike's Hot Honey over my eggs and sausage. So we're gonna do that. And I'm also finishing up my protein coffee. So let me share the macros. This is about 343 calories. There's 30 grams of protein, 14 grams of fat, and 22 grams of carbs. The day that I get the egg ick is literally gonna be the death of me, because I rely on eggs for so many meals. But anyways, if you are in the market for some new cookware, definitely make sure to consider Ciarra. You guys can click the link down below in the description box to check them out, and make sure to use my code right here on the screen to save some money off your purchase as well. You can find them on Amazon, which is always so convenient. I also have been meaning to do this, so I'm just gonna do it right now. I like to keep breakfast burritos in the freezer to pull out for a quick snack or a quick breakfast or something, and I typically just do these Mission Carb Balance flour tortillas, eggs, sausage, sometimes cheese, sometimes cottage cheese. Cottage cheese is a really great thing to add. It gives you more protein. I just don't have any, but I definitely would add that if I had some. And to keep these fresh, you not only want to wrap them in the tin foil, but also put them in a Ziploc baggie that is made for the freezer. Okay, something I wanted to make today are these protein Rice Krispies. My friend Tiffany has been making these nonstop and talking about how delicious they are, and I think my kids are gonna love these too. So we're gonna make these today, and here's what I'm using. This is a very easy recipe. In one bowl, you're gonna combine 5 cups of the Rice Krispies cereal along with the 2 servings of the protein powder. I prefer the Clean Simple Eats protein powder. This is the vanilla. I do think this tastes the best in my opinion. So you're gonna combine those 2 to a bowl, and then in a separate bowl on the stove, you're gonna combine 2 cups of the mini marshmallows along with 2 tablespoons of butter. You're gonna let that melt down and then combine the marshmallow mixture to your Rice Krispies and protein powder, and then stir it all up. Push it into a pan, and there you have it, some protein Rice Krispies. I divided these out into 8 different Rice Krispie treats. So one serving is gonna be around 152 calories, 25 grams carbs, 6 grams of protein, and 3 grams of fat. So they're not super high on the protein count, but they are so good, and at least they have a little bit of protein in them compared to the normal Rice Krispies.
10 out of 10.
I agree.
It's delicious.
Did you know there's
stretchy.
I know, did you know there's protein in that? Crazy, right? It's 11 o'clock. I wanted to check in. I'm drinking water right now, and I'm also about to make myself a pre-workout. I'm using Alani Nu today. I actually just picked this up at Target yesterday. I have not been drinking pre-workout recently because I've been out. My favorite pre-workout is the Gorilla Mode pre-workout. It just is so good. It gives you like the best pump. It gives you all the energy. But the best tasting one, in my opinion, is this one, the Alani Nu. Any of the flavors. This is the pink slush. Don't ask me why I have a screwdriver in my car. By the way, Rice Krispies turned out so good. They were delicious. And my kids love them, which who doesn't? I mean, they taste literally just like a regular Rice Krispies. They just have protein powder in them. 1 scoop going in, about 8 ounces of water. I also have powdered creatine in here as well that I put in already from my house. I will show you guys right here on the screen what I use. I switch between using the powder form, like whenever I'm doing pre-workout, or if I didn't do pre-workout that day, I just take the gummies, and I have some gummies that are super delicious that my friend got me hooked on. But it's just me in the car. My nanny is here. I just did a little bit of work, and now I'm gonna go try to get a quick lift in. I just wanna do some lightweight squats, hip thrust, and then maybe a little bit of cardio. So not a very big lifting day because I just don't have a lot of time today. Also, I just wanna mention, this is a very realistic day for me. Typically, I mean, minus the Rice Krispies, I don't do that every day, but typically this is what my days look like. All the macros that I track are from the fitness app, MyFitnessPal. That's how I track all my macros. And then one more thing too, if you ever need assistance with planning high protein meals, or if you're like, hey, I have 600 calories left for the day, I need to hit 40 more grams of protein and 20 grams of fat, what should I eat? You can literally ask ChatGPT that, and they will come up with meal options for you, and I utilize that all the time. I always say this, but the best way to track your macros is to be prepared, so to have your days of eating planned out in advance. But if you don't, and you are in a pinch, and you're like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna eat the rest of the day? Literally write it out into ChatGPT, and they will plan the rest of the day for you, and I use that so much. It's literally such an amazing tool to utilize when you are macro counting, and I'm so grateful for ChatGPT. They are my best friends. I love them so much, and I use them all the time. It is 1 o'clock, and I'm now drinking one of these to get some post-workout protein in my system. This is the Clean Simple Eats Clear Protein. Honestly, this is the best flavor in my opinion. It's the blue raz. I'm gonna be in the car for the next like 3 hours. Anyways, my workout was good, and honestly, this isn't like an ideal what I eat in a day. Like, this isn't like the best version, but we're doing the best we can today being so busy. I really want some like actual food, but this will hold me over until we get home. So I'm gonna sip on this. I also have my water with me, which I've been drinking all day. I filled this up 3 times already. I am a hydrated queen today, which is shocking. But if you have not tried Clear Protein, it is such an easy way to get more protein into your diet. I like this blue one a lot. The dragon fruit flavor kind of tastes like pasta water. Anyways, I've got to go take Ben to his ENT appointment, and then we got to come back home, pick up Indy, and take him to his vet appointment. I also had a doctor appointment this morning, which I didn't tell you guys about. So it's been a day full of appointments. We're home from the vet. You guys, my allergies on top of like having a cold are terrible now because we were just around dogs and cats, and Scarlett was dying, I was dying. We were there for like an hour. It's been a day, but anyways, I'm like finally sitting down to eat meal number 2 of the day, and to be honest, it's more eggs because that's just what I have right now. I have a ton of eggs in my fridge. I'm trying to figure out other ways to eat them. It's just 2 full eggs, egg white, mayo, mustard, and salt and pepper. It's pretty simple. I don't really do anything crazy to my egg salad. And then I'll either use like crackers or something, or I really just like to use butter or lettuce. And I just like to put some on just like that, wrap it up. So I'm gonna eat this. Also, I'm gonna snack on some of this leftovers from yesterday. This is hummus and cucumbers from Pita Jungle. This is the hummus trio. There's like a red pepper hummus, a cilantro hummus, and then just an original hummus. For dinner tonight, my appetite was still terrible, but spaghetti sounded kind of good, but just like super bland, plain noodles with a meat sauce was what I was wanting, so I had that for dinner. I am in my garage and it is so windy outside. If you hear the wind, if you hear something banging, it's the wind. But I wanted to give you guys a recap of the day before we end this video. Just made my final meal of the day, which is my Greek yogurt. Oikos Pro Vanilla with the Safe and Fair birthday cake granola. This is something I literally eat every single day and I have for years. If I don't have it for like breakfast or something, I have it as dessert. So that is what I'm having now as I sit down at my computer. Then I'm also drinking a Coke Zero. Oh my gosh, it's so windy out. But according to MyFitnessPal, I did hit just under 130 grams of protein. So good protein day. This is also a very realistic day for me. I didn't really have any crazy recipes to share or anything. This is just like a normal day of eating for me. I feel like sometimes these videos, they're so inspiring because people are sharing all these like amazing meals and I'm just like, here's my eggs and my sausage. But this is truly me, what I'm doing every day. I do want to get better at eating more whole foods eventually. Like that is my goal. Today was a very insanely busy day and I was in my car for like a solid 3-4 hours, something like that. For as busy as a day that we had, it would have been so easy just to like get fast food or something, but came home, made a really fast and easy meal, which was spaghetti. We had some ground beef I needed to use up. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's what I eat video. Let me know if you want to see more like this or if you have any questions. I'll try to leave links below of like my food scale and like any dishes or anything that I use. So if you saw anything in the video, you can check the links down below in the description box. I have a lot of work ahead of me, so I'm gonna let you guys go and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.